Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of Mindzai. My name is Brendan and welcome to episode 113 of Unboxed. Now, I hope you brought your groceries and your appetite, because today we're going to be opening a full case of Tokidoki Fresh Fruits Unicorno. It is a series of unicornos that are popping out of differently themed fruit baskets, which is really cute, really juicy, and there is going to be 8 of them to unbox, as well as a chaser. Who knows, maybe we'll find it. So let's not waste any time. Let's take a look at these scrumptious delicacies and let's get unboxed.
But before we begin, did you guys like? Did you subscribe? Make sure you tune in for all kinds of great content, from unboxings to artist interviews.
Here we go, and now let's just get out a box over here. Tokidoki is always a 10 out of 10 in the packaging department. So here's the fresh fruits. We have 3 examples right over here. And then you can see the pulls, specifically who we're getting. So we have Sweet Peaches, Blueberry Bestie, Tangerine, Banana Bestie, Cherry, Strawberry Cutie, Princess Millie, Millie Watermelon, okay, Sour Sweetie, and in our chaser is Appletina, a green apple version of Sweet Peaches. So that's a really good set here, and I love the top. You can see fruit salad, yummy.
Fruit salad, yummy.
Open up. Let's see here. We have our bag. We'll just pull that out. And first one out. Ooh! Oh, this is the sour one. This is the lemon one. This is, what was his name again? Sour Sweetie. Ooh. So first thing I really want to talk about that doesn't really come through on screen is this thing has a pretty nice weight to it and a really nice texture. I wouldn't say it's ceramic. It's kind of like a rough feel, but it's a good kind of rough. It's kind of hard to explain. But you can see over here it is this bowl of lemons with this beautiful pattern here. And then we have different lemons popping out. All of these are very well textured as well. And then you have our unicorno popping out. You can see with these leaf details along the eyes, the sparkling eyes, this nice pearl necklace, which is really cool. And then we have sort of the green mane that kind of twists into green, then twists to yellow, then back to green again. Kind of like a milkshake or a smoothie, you know? This is really cool, great first start. Every unicorno comes with a sticker. This time it is of Sweet Peaches. So every single box has the same kind of sticker, so you can go in and trade them around with your friends who may have collected other unicorno sets in the past. All right, second box. Hello. Here we go. Let's take this out. And then out comes... Ooh! Oh, this is the orange one. What's the name again? Tangerine. Okay, no, not orange, tangerine. There's a difference. So Tangerine here has a pretty basic bowl pattern in comparison to our last one. So you just have little tangerines here. Same concept of tangerines with these long leaves sort of draping over and down, which is really nice here. But the minimalistic detail helps in drawing your eye towards the unicorn itself, because wow. I love translucent plastic. I love how the light shines through it. Transformers fans, we call this light piping. But you can see over here, we have the swirls that become the little stem of the leaf here. There's even little freckles printed onto the face. You can kind of see it, but it's cool that they still painted these little details onto the translucent plastic. We have almost like this ruby necklace with these gold pearls around, which sort of really add a lot more color to this otherwise sort of solid translucent orange. I really like this one. Translucent plastic always gets me going. It's like a gem. Next up, let me pull this one out. Here comes our next box. Ooh, banana.
Oh, banana.
So this is Banana Bestie, and you can see over here similar bowl to Tangerina with the little banana stickers sort of all around here, but also you can see that it's yellow that becomes white, good gradient. You can see these bunches of bananas sort of swirling about in the bowl here. You even have 3 coming out of the legs right here. But you can see over here This one's actually pretty unique. One, no pearl necklace, banana necklace. Very important. Two, I love the banana hat. It's like a pulled open peel here. That adds so much character. I always just think of this one now as almost like this is a quirky little guy. But you have the mane, which is its own banana that actually has a little bit of bruises painted in the front here. So they're able to play with the mane more than just the swirls on the back. This one got to play with the front more. And then you can see over here we have this little cheek pattern. For a second I thought it was like a radioactive symbol. Don't eat your radioactive bananas, boys. And then we have these peach eyes, sparkle and heart, little decals over here. This is really fun. Box number 4, halfway there. Out comes another bowl. Oh, this is Cheery Cherry. Hello. Okay, here we're starting to branch off more from the usual conventions we've seen with the other unicornos, because we do have a bowl, but this one is just a simple pinkish red streak that sort of goes up and down and up and down. And then you have the cherries all bunched up together. These are actually really nice to feel. I can just feel all the little like dots and bumps and stuff. But we also have a purple unicorno popping out. Instead of matching the colors of the other fruits, we have purple here to stand out amidst all the red. But you still have little red blushies, little red eye decals, the Tokidoki symbol, and even the feet have little red paint over here. Painted tail that sort of like camouflages with the cherry, which is funny. But no necklace. Instead, you have double cherry sort of hanging on the horn, which is really cute. And even better, we have this flowered detail on the left ear. I think that adds a lot more sort of an abstract nature compared to the other ones where they don't have to like fully theme themselves to the fruit. You can just go a little bit more with instead what color matches well with the fruit. And out comes, ooh, what is this feeling? Ooh. Oh, this is our poster girl. This is Sweet Peaches. I was not expecting this. All right, so now we're really spicing it up. So Sweet Peaches here, instead of a bowl, we have a basket with, can you hear that? Yeah, that's the sound of good molding right there. You also have this tablecloth, this pink tablecloth, and fuzzy peaches. They are flocked around here. Cozy unicornos never die. But you even have a fuzzy one on top of the head here, bordered around with this nice green leaf crown here. But the unicorn, wow. So this one is a lot more than just Tangerine in terms of it's not just one solid color, but instead it's pink that as it goes up, it's almost like there's a little bit of water in the fruit, and thus it's sort of taking away the color here because it gets white as you reach the top right here. So there's a lot more dimension to the color scheme. And then you even have pink translucent pearls as a necklace. Oh, this is definitely my favorite so far. Not because it's flocked, but okay, because it's flocked. But you know, translucency is cool, okay? It's really cool, it's really neat. Love this one. I was not expecting that from the art here. So I am very happy about this. Guys, why do I feel something flocked? Whoa, flocked basket? Dude, Blueberry Bestie's got it going on. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, about Blueberry Bestie, the basket. It is flocked, it is fluffy, it is cozy. I love it. And then you have all the blueberries sort of going around here with the molding, because you can see on top of the little molds, every single blueberry has that little like, what do you call this thing? Like this little puffy little flower texture. You know what I'm talking about, right? The very top, the little stem here. Stem, that's it. But you can see over here, Blueberry Bestie is also translucent. But you can see here that the translucent wings sort of make way for more opaque blue. You can see over here as well with the head here. You also have a stem right on there going towards the horn and the mane here. That dark blue. There's even like earrings. There's a little like stuffing inside of the ear that's dark blue. And even little blush marks on the sides here. This is so cool. The light blue with the dark blue just adds so much shine because look at that gloss. Look at how it reflects towards the light. I love this one. New favorite, new favorite. Sorry, Peaches, new favorite.
Why are we still here? just to suffer.
And whoa, oh, we got another flocked one. We have Strawberry Cutie. Must be whoever Blueberry Bestie's besties with, because same format. We have a flocked basket. Who has a flocked basket in a grocery store? We should actually start doing that. And then we have the strawberries bunched about with these really nice detailing. So everything is molded. You can run your fingers around them. Love that. Great for stimming. And then we have the solid red unicorn with gold tips over here. So gold horn, gold necklace. This ruby necklace here is so good because you actually have this gold border that sort of goes around that makes this ruby look like an actual gem placed inside. And then we have the solid red, gold freckles that actually sort of move their way up to sort of act like the seeds of the strawberry with the stem on top and a gold horn just for good measure. I think I still might like Blueberry Bestie more, but close second. Comes our last of the last. Who's it gonna be? It's either a watermelon or it's going to be a chaser. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have in here, ooh, we got the watermelon, not complaining, one of my favorite fruits. Watermelon, ladies and gentlemen, what a unique sculpt. All right, so we've never seen a basket like this before. So here we have the watermelon. That actually is a watermelon themed basket. It's like a watermelon sort of like cracked open because you have the seeds and the slices coming out all in translucent plastic. That is gorgeous. The seeds that are sort of like bordering around each and every single spike. A little indent here is so cool. Love that it has a handle, so it still is a bit of a basket. But then we actually have the unicorn here, which actually takes some cues from Sweet Peaches. Because you know when you have a watermelon, like it's like very, very red, but then as you like make your way down to the bottom or sometimes the top, that's where water comes in and adds a little bit of pink and white to it. Well, there you go, same thing here. Starts off all red, camouflaging well with the other slices, but then gets a little bit of white here, a little bit there, a little bit there, which adds that extra bit of realism. Seed freckles, green Tokidoki symbol over here, and then you even have the top of the watermelon here, resting on top of the mane with a little twirly stem here. This one, despite not being flocked, might be my third favorite in the set. It's so unique. And that is a wrap, folks. Hope you got your nice juicy fill, your vitamin C for the day, because we have opened a ton of fruity friends here with these unicornos. But which one is your favorite? I mentioned it before, but mine is probably Blueberry Bestie at first, then Strawberry Cutie at second. We're gonna have Princess Melly in third, and then I'll put the Peaches in fourth. But there is a fruit for every person, so make sure to tell me who's your favorite, or what's just your favorite fruit in general. What do you like to eat as a nice little nutritious snack? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good jazz. And as always, keep your mind's eye wide open.